We are the same.
Yes. We are.
Could they not use all the grace, you know, before smiting him? Just bottle it all up for portal juice. Oh, well, portal juice has to be an archangel, doesn't it? Ignore me. Ignore me. But they could have given it to Gabriel to power him up.
Got some news. We took a vote, see who was idiot enough to go off to this other Earth with you.
Yeah? Any takers?
Everyone. Me included. For whatever reason, I got a good feeling about you two.
I always have a good feeling about you, Bobby.
All right, Dean, that's great. How the hell are we gonna do this? I mean, we only have a few hours left.
It was your idea.
Hey, Bobby, tell me about that bus.
What's he up to? He's gonna do something.
Hey, guys, we're down to 1 hour, 57 minutes.
Yeah.
All right.
Jack? Jack. Hey, where you headed?
Hold up. Before I go, there's something I have to do. Something I promised myself I'd do. Kill Michael.
Jack, you can't. Look, we have to.
He's gonna say he'll do it. That's the way he's gonna blag him, innit?
See, I think what Sam is trying to say in his own
Oh, maybe not.
super simplistic and silly way is maybe you should give this a rethink. I mean, I know I've been encouraging you to take Michael out, but it ain't easy. I tried it, and if he catches you, then we're all gonna have to waste a lot of time trying to rescue you, and that puts pretty much everyone in danger. Look, I know you feel like you're doing the right thing, but sometimes doing the right thing can go wrong.
My father makes a valid point.
My father.
Father.
I hate it.
Good boy. Wanna go? Let's do this. Come on.
Kids. I mean, you gotta know how to talk to them, you know what I mean?
I hope Sam gets to be the one to end Lucifer in a very torturous way. Please? The slowest bus ever.
It's closing. We're running out of time. Come on.
Right, who's gonna get stuck? Who's gonna get stuck? The people? Bobby?
God, the Minto Nuntux.
Unless Rowena pulls this off.
God, the Minto
Oh, hell yeah.
How's that
Yes,
possible?
Rowena is.
Lucifer, let's go!
Let's go, come on.
Lucifer's gonna do something. He's gonna keep Jack back and shut
Hey,
it.
come on!
No,
Yes,
he's
can't show him
gonna...
how it's done. Follow me!
Mama, Bobby,
Yeah. I'm
Charlie,
not
you're with
sure.
them.
See you on the other side, bitches. Huh.
Whoa. Hold up. Whoa.
I want to be with my son.
We need you and Gabriel here in case something goes wrong. Wasn't that the whole point of you being on the team?
Interesting.
Rowena.
What is happening?
Bloody time!
About bloody time? Fuck no. Uh-oh. Shit. Great. I knew he was going to be an issue.
Lou, you don't really want to try this again, do you?
Yeah.
Can it be? Gabriel? Go. I can buy some time.
Gabriel, don't.
All I did on Earth was run. I'm not running anymore.
But you're not. If he just did that to Lucifer fully charged,
Go!
he's going to die. Oh my god, please. What if the gate shuts? What are the boys doing? What are they doing? Rowena's not going to be able to hold that open forever. They just stayed to watch that. They just stayed to watch it.
Go. Go!
Sam, please. Sam, what are you doing? Sam?
Sam, what are you doing, man? I'm hurt. Please.
How did you think this was gonna end?
No! No!
Has this just ended in a very good way? Apart from Gabriel, of course. Not happy about that bit. But Michael's still trapped. Lucifer's now trapped.
Kept closing. I couldn't keep it open another 5 seconds.
Well, you did it, Rowena. You got us all here. We owe you one.
Don't think I won't collect.
She's still Rowena.
Gabe, he'd been on the run for so long. He sacrificed himself. I mean, there's a reason Sam and I got out. We owe him everything.
And what about Lucifer?
Sam handled it.
All right, listen up. We made it. Don't know much about this place, but it's a place without Michael, so that's a turn for the better. I don't want none of you going soft on me, because we are going to get ourselves ready and go back home and set our people free.
We've been here for 5 minutes, look who's taking
While
over the
we're
joint.
celebrating, let's not forget our brothers and sisters who didn't make it. They will never be forgotten, and we will do right by them.
I wonder what
And
Jack's
now,
thinking at this
a
point.
toast to our new brothers, Sam and Dean Winchester. Thanks, boys. Welcome to the family.
Sam and Dean.
I know that's not really Bobby, but it still makes me emotional. Well, it is Bobby, but not our Bobby.
Why should I trust you?
I saw how they do the spell. I know what it takes. It's some blood,
Oh, here we go.
some fruit, a glowy rock, and then, bam, we step through, both of us.
And then?
And then I get my son. And you get
Everything else. Are we agreed?
Was he questioning that then? Okay. Interesting. Did Gabriel's speech resonate in Lucifer's mind? Probably not. Might have just lingered for a little bit and then straight back out, no doubt. The finale now. They have to end it on a cliffhanger because that's just what they do. So I'm assuming it's going to have everything to do with Michael and Lucifer. Maybe Jack will be in danger somehow. Anyway, before I get into like my predictions and stuff, let's go over what we've just seen. So we had the whole Jack and Lucifer meeting and him telling him his past and letting him get to know him and all the rest of it. But it's a hard one because I know that what Lucifer's saying, he does believe he's being honest. Like, I get it. He thinks from his point of view, everything's all right. And it's everyone else's like decisions that are then making him do this. It's like when he was saying those things, Castiel couldn't really deny it because what he was saying was accurate and true. But they are a lot more complex than what the things that he was saying are. Oh, I can't speak. But I do think that Jack is very intelligent, and I know that he's wanting the best out of things from what I've gathered from him so far, and his personality and his goals and whatnot. He definitely wants to root for the good rather than the evil, but he does like to see things as they are. So when he was having flashbacks of like what he's done and the mistakes that he's made, he will then link that to Lucifer and the mistakes that he's made. But maybe he's thinking, well, I feel this way about it, so there's a good chance that Lucifer will also feel that way about it. Like my dad will also be that way. And he will be thinking that Lucifer can teach him these things. And yeah, I do think there's a lot to it. And you could see that Jack's mind was constantly ticking over. Even in that last scene there, he's wanting to take care of Michael and wondering if he's gonna question what happened and why Lucifer didn't come through, yada yada yada. And maybe that will change his or alter his trust, maybe, with the boys. It's like when Dean was like yelling at him not to listen to him. I'm kind of glad in the sense that Jack stood up for himself and was like, no, like, you can't tell me what to do and who I can talk to or listen to. I make my own decisions. And obviously that's because he was remembering his mom and what Kelly was saying to him in the video and stuff, like, you get to be your own person. And I just pray that that person that he chooses is just a very precious one, you know, and doesn't take any influence from the very manipulative Lucifer. Every time he opened his mouth, I just wanted to shut it. Just wanted to pin it shut and for it never to be opened again. I wanted his mouth stitched shut, like how Asmodeus did that to Gabriel. I wanted Lucifer to have that. I was wondering if Gabriel was a false vision and he orchestrated like the whole wings and him being stabbed and everything, and really Gabriel is hidden in the forest somewhere. I don't know, because Gabriel is very clever, and I would be surprised if he just went into that battle just so willy-nilly like that, especially when he wasn't even powered up, because he is intelligent and he's a survivor. So it's just a dumb move to barge in there like, I'll take care of this, knowing full well he's got no grace. Like, because you'd think he'd use that little bit of grace to orchestrate this false Gabriel. I didn't like that zoom in on his face at the end. It was quite creepy, to be fair. And it did look very real with the wings on the floor, so I don't know, but he is like the trickster. I guess we'll see. I think like killing him off constantly and him not being dead is a bit of a joke. Like it will be like a running joke that he just never ever dies. But I kind of like it if it's just that one character. Like if every character did it, it'd be a bit frustrating. But he's the trickster and he has tricks, so. Charlie being back in the world, kind of love it. Kind of love that a lot. Also with Bobby being there, oh my days, preach it. But I just know that they're not going to stick around. Like they are going to go back because their characters are very like, home is where the heart is and we can win. So they probably will go back. But it's still nice to have them around and on the show. It's a pleasure. Mary... I got a little bit annoyed at Mary this episode. Just because she was so adamant straight away, I cannot leave these people need me. But then when she was on Earth and the boys needed her, off she popped. And I get that it was hard and stuff. And I was all for her then. If you remember, I was rooting for her. Like, I was trying my best to stand by her. But her saying this in this episode kind of contradicts my thoughts in the last one. So, I just didn't like that. I did, however, like her being so proud of Sam for coming up with an alternative method and situation for the shit show that they were in. She seemed so proud of that, and the smile, like, I felt it. And I honestly think that Sam needed that. Like, he needed that win. It just hurt. Same again when Dean said, like, we need you. Like, hello. Like, they're her sons. Like, I just don't know. I understand that she's trying to save people, which is amazing. Like, love that for you, Mara. Like, live your best life. But maybe, like, say, I'm going to save these people, but I will be back to my boys once I've done that. Whereas the way that she worded it was very much like, well, I'm staying because these need me. Cheers for making all the effort to get here, but bye. And I didn't like that. I feel like there would have been a better way to go around it. Like, if she was to say, I'm so relieved to see you, I've missed you so much, like, I love you, I love you, I love you. And these people do need me, so I'm going to try my best to help these people. I'd love if you could help me as well. That'd be really nice. But if not, like, I understand, I'll try and solve this and then I will be straight back to you. Rather than the whole, like, thanks, but bye, you know? So yeah, those are my thoughts on Mara. I am glad that she's back. I do love Mara. I love her a lot. I think that the actress that plays her does a very good job. I just think that sometimes the choices aren't worded very well. Because, like, she's not good at talking and thinking about other people's feelings. That obviously she's written that way, but yeah, I don't know how to explain myself. The Castiel in this one, I didn't like it, guys. I love Misha. I love his acting. I love seeing him play other characters, especially when they're bad. I just like it. This one made me really uncomfortable and I didn't like it a lot. It was the twitching. I just didn't like it. I wasn't a fan. Was not a fan. I really liked Sam this episode a lot. I liked his decisions. I liked his strength. And I also liked the fact that Dean was supportive about it. Because typically Sam wants to do something and then Dean's like, no. So it was nice that Dean went, okay. And you could see Sam like, oh, you know, I've got this now. I've got this. His confidence grew in that moment. And he has wanted to punish Lucifer for years now. Absolute years. Like, Lucifer has triggered him so hard, destroyed him. He's strong enough to build himself back up, but Lucifer planted that seed and he will forever have PTSD over Lucifer's actions and what he did to him. So it was a really proud moment when Sam got to, you know, say that to him, push him back and be like, you brought this upon yourself, bud. Ciao. Babish. And then go through the portal. I didn't like the hovering of the boys. You obviously saw that in my reaction. But they just kind of like awkwardly hovered. And I get that it's like an intense situation, but when time's ticking, everyone's safe through the portal and you're left. Like, all that hard work to get everything back, you could have just lost. I just wanted them to be like, right, decision. I'm gonna go with my mum and Jack because that was the whole purpose of this whole mission. So rather than hover around Gabriel, who is a cockroach and never dies, truly dies, Although I'm not sure if this was the last death. I don't know. But from where I stand and the boys stand, he always bloody comes back. So you'd think he'd be like, he can, you know, take care of himself. I'm gonna get through that portal before it shuts. They hovered for a long time. Long time. Make me nervous, that's all I'm saying. The Michael in this world here is really OP. We can see that now. He knocked Lucifer down instantly to the ground. And Lucifer is strong. Like when he clipped his fingers and all those angels and vamps just poof disappeared. But up against Michael, he was knocked to the curb. So that just shows like the emphasis on how strong Michael is. He's very attractive as well. I just wanted to get that out there. But I don't like him because he's damaging and putting threats upon our world, which, you know, I'm not for. We'll see how the finale pans out now, because my guess is that they will create this portal. Lucifer knows the recipe. They will go through, catch our people off guard, because from that where we stand, they don't know how to get through. They don't know that Lucifer knows what to do. So they'll be preparing to make their target attack. But surprise, biche, they're going to come through and they're going to ruin that plan, which means that they're going to have the war on Earth, is my guess. Hopefully they win. And then they can open a portal. Rowena and Jack can open a portal and poof, they can go back to their homeland. Mary better stay now, because if she says, you know what, I think I need to go back and just to make sure that everything's all right, I'll be done. I will be done with that character. Like, I just don't. I will not wrap my head around that. But again, I won't get myself worked up until I know what happens. Jack is probably going to make some errors, I think, which is gonna like make him grow as a character. Like he will learn from these errors. So that's my prediction there. Again, could be wrong, probably will be. And maybe Lucifer will get in his head a little bit. He'll end up going for Michael, because that's what his like track mind is. I'm gonna punish Michael. But then maybe Lucifer, because he keeps saying it's his father, so I'm not 100%y on that. I'd like to think that Jack would rather trap him than murder him. I think the boys should murder him. I want Sam to be, or Sam or Rowena, I would like to be the actual destroyer of Lucifer, but I don't want it to be at the hands of Jack. Okay, I want Jack to maybe contain him, just because it is his dad, and I think that would mess him up. I know that Michael's his uncle, but he has no connection with Michael other than hatred for what he's done. Plus, Michael has killed Gabriel. That's even more reason for him to be like, what have you done? I've got nothing other than that. I'm trying to think of possible outcomes. That's all I've got. I'm a disappointment. I'm sorry. I can't think of any other predictions. But I guess I'll wait and see if those little ones come to life, come to fruition. There's going to be deaths. I'm assuming there'll be deaths. Maybe Mary will die. Charlie, no doubt, will die again, and I will cry again. I'd like to think that they wouldn't do that to Bobby, though. I mean, I wouldn't like it on Charlie. Do not get me wrong. I love Charlie as well. 100% going to be some fatalities, though, in this finale. There's going to be a twist. Obviously, the cliffhanger at the end, but I've got nothing. I just don't know what that could be. Maybe. No, I've got absolutely nothing. It's just air up there, guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this episode. If you did, please give it a cheeky thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to. But as always, there's no pressure here. And I really hope to see you all again soon for the next video. Please check out the links in the description below, guys. I have plenty to offer. I'll see you for the next one. Bye.